and stuff, and doing clips is really difficult when I have to like scroll through a whole stream. So I want to make sure that we're just kind of recording what we. All right. Let's see. Give me a second. Put that weird. Don't switch. Yeah. Okay, Discord is doing promotion. Mm. Oh, safe for work. Currently live. Yeah. So, hang out. FF. All right. Is this what I thought it is? Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. And then I think we're good. So we just posted an ad. Not an ad. Well, I mean, technically it's an ad. All right. Let's put on Twitter that we are live as well. Um. So yeah, fast forward, guys. If you're with FF13. Yeah, if you just want to get to the game, scroll ahead. Come on, this is what we do all the time. This is how we get in. This is how we let the people know where the real shit is at. And cool. I'm gonna put that. Yeah. All right, give me a second. Yeah. there's a lot of stuff going on. Shit. I forgot to put the link to my freaking to my stream in the tweet. Hey, what's up, Moose? How you doing? Hey, I saw your stream a few times. The Schmogi. Didn't I was just it was during the day when I was at work, so I was just kind of just chilling in the background. But I went in there a few times. Or you were playing a few games, different kinds of games. Yeah, I thought you'd be playing. I don't know, something a little bit more popular, but it was just like it looked like an indie game where you guys were like looking for stuff. It was like kind of dark, going through like hallways. I don't know what kind of game that is, but I'll tell you what, it's not a game for me. I can tell you that much. Okay, and then gonna put that I'm live on Instagram. So that's just what we need to do because I'm a pro. I do this professionally. Just want to make sure. Cool. And then we'll put a new story. That's how you do it on Instagram. Yeah, story. FF 13-2 YouTube. And let's go. Cool. All right. Are we in? Yeah, I think we're good. Am I missing something? Testing? No, audio's good. This YouTube is giving me an annoying little message. Okay, so we're officially good. All right, so let's go ahead and start. What if I see 13-2? Let's go. Oh, I need to mute the TV. Man, they just finished with food too. I'm so hungry. Yeah. Woo! That looks smooth. God damn, that's smooth. Once again, the most surprised of how well this game holds up on it. It's like I've said before, I've said it again. I'm gonna keep on saying it every time we stream, but very surprised with how well it holds up. Okay, we can skip that. All right. And then let me look at the extras real quick. Oh, we're just gonna do continue. I think we should be good. This was the original. Hours played, 2 hours, 8. Yeah. That's crazy. We made it chapter 3 after only playing 8 hours. God, man. This game is probably really quick to speedrun. I want to see what the speedrun stats on it are. To speedrun. See.
Final Fantasy 13-2. The story.
Oh, I love these intros. These like low res intros. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how crunchy that looks.
I want to see lightning so much.
I don't know if you guys can tell, but that is crunchy. God, this game on Xbox looks so good. Look at how crunchy that looks. And then watch. The moment we get in, right here. Alright, wow, watch this.
Rejecting the easy path.
Yeah, we're in. Oh, we don't have to do that walk thing again, do we? Please tell me we don't have to do the walking thing again. Okay, now we're good. Yeah, look how good this looks now. 60 FPS, Xbox, baby.
You know, I think we may have really traveled into the future.
Then we're better off keeping quiet about where we're from for now.
Look at that. Look at that. So good. Looks so good. I'll never not get upset with how good this looks. Okay, cool. Ooh, god damn, that is crispy. Let me check something real quick. I just want to see how it looks on YouTube. Let's make sure it's holding up well on YouTube. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, YouTube's doing great. Now, before I do anything, oh yeah, I need to check if the hotkey works. 1. What is it? I don't know if that worked. Okay, I need a. Hold up. I need a. Let's go over here. BRB. I need to check if my thing is working. Play buffer. Cool. It's gonna be an offline stream. Let's see. Oh boy, there's a lot. Okay, what's today? The January. It's gonna be in January. So here we go. Okay. Looks like we got some stuff. Okay, okay, so one thing I don't like already with the replay buffer, it's how often it's saving. All right, let me see. I'm checking, guys. I've just got to check if this works. Okay, it looks like the hotkey works. All right, it looks like it works a little too good. So these, when I press 1 over here, so is this thing saving every 10 minutes? Like that's kind of, is it actually? Okay, we just press. All right, let me just check something. Let me see what happens when I press 1 again. See, normally it would tell me if a replay just got saved, but it's not telling me, so that's kind of what I'm worried about. Let's see. 15, 12. Okay, 15. Yeah. Let me see what happens if I press 1 again. Pressing 1 on the tab. It's not telling me if it's saving, which I don't like. Wait, is number? Yeah, it is on. All right, let me look at my shortcuts. Key combinations number. Add. Here. I'm gonna add R. Key combination share with stop replay buffer. Okay. Oh my gosh. Is it already? Save replay is R. Oh, it's already. Oh, okay. Well, let me see what happens when I put R. That work? Might work. Let's see. This is an exciting stream, isn't it? This is so exciting. All right. Okay. Do the save file. Oh boy, yeah, it saved it a few times. Okay. Let's see what happens if we press R again. Okay, yeah. Okay, it looks like R is the way to go. All right, cool. Good to know. Good to know. So that's officially done. I was trying to do that off stream, but I guess I fucked it up. Because it looks like the replay buffer already has a toggle shortcut.
Are you a student?
And I was also pressing 1.
I'm supposed to go to the capital's university.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
And because of what happened to Cocoon, you gave up your studies? I'm sorry that happened.
No, you're not.
It's all right. Things turned out well.
I am so hungry. Yeah, that guy does not look like he's happy. There's something right here. Okay, this is where I came from. All right, let's just go. I think we're gonna explore anyway. So like, there's nothing we can get right here. there a run button? No. Oh, we should probably level up. Let's level up right now, actually. Sarah, we're gonna... I really want to kind of take advantage of the Sentinel role right now, early game, because I think we take advantage of it early game. That's really gonna help us late game. Okay. Learn Sentinel bonus boost. Yeah. Not enough CP. All right, cool. All right, give me 1 second, BRB. All right. Sorry, guys. I know this is annoying, but I just gotta check something. Alright, it's my mom. She wanted to give me some tacos. We're streaming right now. I do want to eat some, just not right now. Okay. Give me we'll do a little bit and then we'll come back. Alright, cool. Alright. Yeah, and we'll do the center boost, the Sentinel boost for him as well.
Look lively, Kupo. Something's up, Kupo.
Alright, Koopa knows what to do.
You'll need an ID to travel any further into the ruins. Here, take this communicator.
Okay.
And keep it with you at all times.
Absolutely, Alyssa. No problem. I'll
So I'm curious.
Yeah?
this game looks so good.
Just why are you helping us anyway?
I saw you two. I saw how you got here through that thing.
What? You mean through the gate?
Yes, it is a kind of gate. It links to another world, doesn't it? Boo-boo. Nice to finally have some clue what these things are for.
So basically, helping us out was almost like part of your research. But you still have questions.
There are so many jumps to
I do
conclusions.
have questions, yes. About the gate and about the paradox.
Yeah. But with Atlas throwing his weight around, the ruins will be closed off and there goes the chance to get your answers.
No, Popopo.
No problem. We'll take care of that giant for you.
You will? Great!
Let's go. You can choose which character you wish to control during pattern exploration. Press Y to open the main menu, select change leader. Okay, cool. 3 types of gates exist in the world. The ones that shine like the sun have been blessed by the goddess and require special artifacts. Okay, so that's one type. The crystal gate requires wall artifacts that can be obtained in many locations and times. However, artifacts are consumed with each use. Scorched gates are the ones most recently used by Sarah Noel to travel to the location and approach them. Okay. Alright, track down Atlas. Alright, what do you got to say?
They might be shutting down this site pretty soon. It's all because of Atlas. It's too unsafe with him around.
No, it's not.
But there's still so much I want to explore.
Why does the stream say that my bitrate is 0? We need to decrease audio as well. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So yeah, there's an item somewhere around here. Koopa was going kind of crazy. I guess maybe it was just... Oh, here we go. There he is. There he goes. There goes that little guy. Okay, what's this? I don't have the ability yet, huh? Oh, what? Let me go. Let me go. Come on. All right, what do you got to say, bro?
5 years ago, the Sanctum ordered the Purge and drove people out of their homes. A lot of them escaped and fled. They hid in these ruins, hoping to survive.
Yeah, well, I don't know if they... Well, actually, how much dialogue do you have?
To think of the blood shed by civilians here 5 years ago.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's just gonna keep on going.
I appreciate your help. I apologize for my colleague. He's not a friendly one. Currently, a phenomenon called the paradox has taken effect. Monsters are appearing around those glowing objects. Be careful if you're heading deep within the ruins.
So one of the things that I actually really love about this game, and I think it does a really good job, is how it repurposes a lot of the old stuff that we had in Final Fantasy 13. So I believe right now we're in Padra. I could be wrong. We're in the Brescia Ruins, which is the place in Final Fantasy 13 after like you escape with a dragon. But this is like such a different side of it. When you go to the Brescia Ruins, they're kind of crystallized and they were covered in fire. And right now we're seeing kind of just what they look like. And what's interesting is that they look a lot like Padra, which eventually we're going to go to, I'm pretty sure. All right, so we got some equipment. Let's go ahead and put that on. Yeah, we're going to put the black belt. Oh, we can't put it on. I forget that this uses the like a cost system. Oh yeah, we need to upgrade costs as soon as possible. Okay, what do you got? This is the new chick. She's got that good shit.
Get your traveling products here at Chocolina's Emporium. The beauty's all mine, but the products can be yours, but only if you show me the money. This might be a once-in-a-lifetime Choc-amazing opportunity.
Choc-amazing.
Don't miss out.
Hi there. I'm a little overwhelmed and slightly confused, to be honest. So you run a shop?
Chocolina is a mysterious traveling merchant who appears all along the timeline. She offers a variety of items to aid travelers. With the right components and a crafter's fee, Chocolina can even create special weapons and equipment. When browsing the shop menu for items, be sure to have the required components as well as sufficient amount of gil. Equipping accessories will enhance the character's attributes. Press Y to access. It is possible to equip more than one accessory, but be mindful of each item's equipment cost. If the combined cost exceeds a character's accessory capacity, you will have to rethink your accessory choices. As you develop the character, their accessory capacity will increase, allowing you to wear more expensive combinations of items. Cool, what do we got? And then I believe these were DLC. We're not going to use for a while. We're just going to stick to these two. Because we'll put on the DLC weapons about halfway through. But using them right now means that we're not going to... Using them right now means that we're not going to be able to properly utilize them later. That is a gold mine. A gold mine of what? Yeah, what is it a gold mine of? Alright. Alright, currently just checking to see if this works. Yeah, cool. Alright, Chocobucalina, come on. Alright, cool, it's working. Yeah. Dude, I'm just so paranoid about the replay buffer, man. Like, I can't believe it kind of works and what doesn't. So for anyone who doesn't know, a replay buffer, what it is basically when you're streaming, you get the opportunity to record your stream if you have the bandwidth to do so. So the way to do that is you can either record the whole stream or you can incorporate what's called a replay buffer, which is built into OBS. What the replay buffer does, it allows you to record a set amount of time before you press the replay buffer key. So for me, I put 10 minutes, 600 seconds. All right, let's go.
Why did you offer to stop the giant?
Because we can't let Atlas shut this place down. We need to search the ruins. There might be other gates we can use.
Like the gate to Valhalla?
Exactly. And how can I take you to Lightning without those handy-dandy portals?
Right. We'll do it your way.
Okay, so when you use the replay buffer, one of the cool things about the replay buffer is that essentially you can record, you know, a predetermined amount of time. I put 10 minutes, which will allow me to turn those clips into TikToks, YouTube videos, Instagram Reels. Because one of the things I want to do is get better and smarter about utilizing the tools I have. It's very difficult to do so. It's a lot to keep track of, but I do want to get better at that. All right, so we're going up against Cait Sith. Now, I believe we're going to basically capture Cait Sith right here. And then we don't know anything about it, right? Yeah, no, it's an enemy. It's a stranger. All right, abilities, Libra. I don't think I have it, actually. Yeah, so we're just going to have to fight it. The more often we fight it, I think after we fight it like 5 times, then we'll get an idea of what it is. Oh, boy. Dude. We might not have its weakness. Let's see. 51, 53. Yeah, okay. I don't think I have anything for this. Maybe arrow? Boy, this is... Oh, you know what? It's the cat. We need to get rid of the cat. He's getting healed by the cat. Yeah, so the cat's basically healing him, and that's causing us to slow down his battle. So now the cat's going to be forced to heal itself. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, see, so now he's healing himself, and so he might be harder to kill, but basically since the oh, look, and that crystal right there, that's important. Yeah, so then this should be cake now. All right, we're gonna go to double Ravager just to build up the chain gauge real quick, and then we'll do double Commando. Yeah, there we go. And then he should be dead, as good as dead. Boom. Just like that. We're pros, guys. That's how you do it. Kate Sith, Swerg, Scandroid. So we got both of these guys. That's fantastic, because that's going to allow us to like really increase our paradigm.
The monster turned into Crystal.
Servant of time, daughter of chaos, unto the world unseen, the untamed you guide.
What do you know? It talks.
Wait, what do you mean? Guide the Untamed?
Your power over monsters, Kupo.
Over monsters?
Damn.
Now that you mention it, Lightning had monsters fighting with her in battle.
She had a whole army.
You can do the same, Kupo.
Okay. This power, can you show me how it works? I want to learn how to protect myself. Might as well start now.
And this is where the Pokemon system starts. God, I wish they would have brought this Pokemon system back. I think it's so good. You have obtained a Monster Crystal. New functions have been added to Party Paradigms in the Crystarium. You can now access monsters in the main menu. Select Paradigm Pack within the Party Paradigms and choose monsters to add onto your paradigms. Monsters can also be developed into the Crystarium. Press Y and select monsters to customize your monster's allies. If you are not sure how to use these options, detailed information can be found in the battle primers. We're going to skip the tutorial because I kind of already know what we need. So Party Paradigm, Paradigm Pack. Alright, so we're going to do Kate Sith. And then we're going to do Zwerg. And we don't have a third one. So now we can kind of customize. So we're going to do Thaumaturgy. That's going to be all that. Diversity. Solidarity. We're going to do... We're going to do Ravager, Ravager. This consolidation's already good. And this, I think we're going to switch to Commando. Yeah. I kind of want Ravager here. That way we have an two all-out attacks. All right. Can I move this? Oh, we can save the current paradigm pack. Oh, that's interesting. That's good to know. So it means that in the future we'll be able to use it again. All right, okay. So we can generate random ones. All right, can we look at the monsters? Can we customize them yet? Infusion, monster name, adornments. What do we got? Lebro's olive tattoo. Yeah, he's gear. All right, adornments. Where does the tattoo go? In the back? Yeah, sure. We're the gear squad right now. The gear patrol. We do be gearing up. Damn, I'm good at these jokes. Okay. Alright, so and then for our bestiary, we kind of got a list of what we got going on. So these guys are just going to be under feral creatures, I think. Pocket right here. This is Kate Sith. We still don't know much about it. Interesting. Terraquatic. And then that's going to be a militarized unit, the Zwerg droid right there. Which is the Zwerg Scandroid is its full name. Alright, okay, so that's cool and all, but here's the thing. Quick question. How will this affect our leveling up system? Yeah, so now we have a couple things we can level these guys up. So we're probably going to have to heal up the cat. He's a late bloomer, which means that you want to keep kind of feeding him for as long as possible. We have nothing to feed him. So that's one of the good things that we need to look forward towards battle. Right, now we can go left or we can go right. We're going to have to go left. And there's no treasure, right? Nah, we're good. Look at these steps. Look at the water on these steps. Uh-oh. Oh boy, there's Atlas. Okay. And that's destroyed. Can't do anything there. And I think this is where the Chocobo appears.
Figures.
All right. Yeah, we do want that little thing. So now we're gonna be capturing all these little monsters. Oh, we need to start with this. Thaumaturgy. All right. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Thaumaturgy is the way to go. Alright, cool. We need to make Thaumaturgy our like main paradigm. We didn't get the crystal for the bug, which is kind of annoying. Alright, let's go back to our paradigm pack. Customize. And then aggression is probably the better way to go. And then we'll switch to Thaumaturgy and then back to aggression.
Scholars believe the paradox is a natural phenomenon, but I think it was created by man. That glowing thing has to be a weapon mastered by someone.
That guy's a Q supporter. No.
Unfamiliar monsters emerge in this area. The more information we can get. Sorry, I can't deal with you right now. I'm in the middle of a crisis here.
Oh yeah, this is the guy.
An experimental drug that our unit was testing. It's a reaction-enhancing substance. Kind of thing that civilians shouldn't be playing around with.
The COVID-19 vaccine.
There's no telling where it will end up. We have to retrieve it immediately. You'll help us search for the capsules? We could certainly use an extra hand or two. We're missing 2 capsules. They look just like ordinary medicine. If you find them, bring them directly to me.
Okay. What do you got here? Is this where we learn how to do it? Let me see.
We had
Yeah.
some supply stations around
There we go, right here.
Then they sort of disappeared. Probably another paradox side effect.
Leave it to me, Kupo.
Occasionally, you will come across the treasure spheres of other objects that are out of phase with the current timeline. Should you notice objects hidden by a strange shimmering aura, press RB and ask Mugo to work his magic. The paradox effect in the immediate vicinity will be dispelled, and you will then be able to access the now tangible object.
Come on, Mom.
Let's go. Let's go. All right, and then that's the artifact. Cool.
Exploring, are we? I want to be careful in here. Someone spotted a seed in one of the tunnels, deeper in the ruins.
That's a side mission.
We haven't seen a seed on cocoon for several years now.
Actually, that is kind of true now that I think about it.
Spooky going on here.
If there's no Fal'Cie anymore, it would be really rare to see a Seath. Yeah.
Think you can handle one of those monsters? Maybe you should just leave it to the soldiers.
Oh yeah, baby.
That shouldn't even be here. The paradox effect thrown in, there's no telling what it's capable of. Watch your step and be ready for anything. These are shambling monsters created by the Fal'Cie, right? Just creeps me out.
And that's the
Have you seen that big old giant? Where'd he come from? Someone sure wasted their time and hard-earned money making something that big. I don't like seeing materials go to waste like that, but hey, what can I do? I can open up my shop. That's what I can do.
I like her. She's cool. Monster materials. Okay, this is where we get the monster materials and the Gishao greens. We should probably buy a few. Oh, we can only buy one? No, we won't buy the Gishao greens. All right, and then we got.
You know I'm counting on.
All right.
If it's the
I kind of do want to buy the monster materials right now. All right, we'll buy 2, and then we'll buy 2 of these. And the reason is just because the stronger our monsters are, the better. We don't want to be put in a position where we are running like we're just not strong enough. It sucks in this game when you run into that wall. Cool. Especially because the cat is so weak. All right, bolt. All right. All right. Here's the thing, guys. I got to tell you something. Something kind of important, and that is that I need to eat a little bit. So I'll be back in a second. Yeah, we gotta eat. All right, so we're gonna get some quick tacos, and then we'll be back. Okay, so look at this. Look at that. Tacos. Now, these are cheap tacos. All right, I'm going to eat these real quick and then we'll get started. I wonder if we can watch something while we're eating. Oh, you know what we should watch is the I don't know if there's anything FF13 related I want to watch because there's like a lot of video essays, but nothing I think I want to watch. Let me see. 7 hours worth of cutscenes, the full game. Put in respect on Final Fantasy 13-2 and 2022. Let's look at this. All right, cool. We're gonna look at a YouTube video. There we go. All right, okay. So we're gonna look at this YouTube video. Let's look what the comments are. I've never seen this video before, so I don't know what to expect. I think that's better. Yeah.
Welcome back to Retro Rebound. In today's video, we're continuing our Final Fantasy XIII retrospective and putting some respect on its not-so-good name. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as I said in our first retrospective for Final Fantasy XIII, the first entry in the series, this is not a video designed to tell you you're wrong if you dislike these games. I just think a lot of the hate and criticism for this trilogy is far overblown.
I'm watching
As
something.
someone who really genuinely does enjoy all three games in the series, I wanted to focus on each individually and highlight why they're not as bad as many think they are.
Yeah, so one of the big things that I hate about like the FF13 Discord is that, yeah, it's widely overblown. Everyone says it's the worst one, and I feel like people in general who say that the 13 saga is the worst like aspect of Final Fantasy in general, I think it's literally people who have never played the games, like ever. It's very frustrating.
And when you walk away from this video, the goal is not to go, oh, I love them, I'm going to go play them, just to understand why people like myself and others really do enjoy games like Final Fantasy XIII-2 we're going to be talking about in today's video.
Okay, I'm just going to say right now, Final Fantasy XIII-2, probably one of the best. Like, if you're talking about modern Final Fantasies, it's probably one of the ones that does a callback to classic Final Fantasy the best. And what I mean by that is that it has so many traditional Final Fantasy mechanics, as well as a very open story that you can kind of choose how you want to tackle.
Now, keep in mind that we will continue to play other Final Fantasy games here on the channel. Fret not. We're working on something for Final Fantasy XII, so don't worry. We'll have a So I Played for that soon enough, so keep an eye out for that. But otherwise, I wanted to continue to throw it back with these 13 retrospectives in the meantime. One thing I want to make clear before we begin in earnest and talk about everything in the complete in-box experience, you're not going to see cutscenes in this video. So what we learned with our first Final Fantasy XIII video is Square Enix is a bunch of weirdos, and they decided to copyright claim our video on Final Fantasy XIII.
Square Enix copyright claims the shit out of their Final Fantasy XIII stuff. I don't know why. The first ever time I did a FF13 live stream, I think it was like in 2019. I mean, no, 2018. 2018 or 2017, like where I did like my first attempt at like real Let's Play. And bro, let me tell you, almost every single video got copyright claimed for either video or audio. I think at the end of it, I got like 90 Square Enix emails, and I responded. I did the effort. I responded to every single one of them that I could get to. And let me see if I can see it. Okay, I actually have to put in Final Fantasy. Oh, I actually have to put Square Enix. I don't think I have them anymore. Let me see, 2022. But yeah, I basically copyrighted. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Holy shit. Let me see if we can see this. It was 2019. Look at all these emails, copyright claimed, and it doesn't stop. Like, it just keeps on going. They're all copyright claimed. Okay, some of them are from Final Fantasy 14 related. Okay, these are back. This is 2018. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. I can probably scroll through this, and it's nothing but just copyright claimed emails. It is so bullshit. Like, you want people to play your game. Okay, you don't want them to stream it. And this was during an era where people didn't want you to stream your game. But it's so ridiculous, dude, because it's like, what do you want? Do you want me to play your game or not? Okay, you want me to play your game. Why do you refuse to let me enjoy your game? Like, it's one of the most ridiculous things ever. All right, give me 1 second. I need a BRB. Forgot my drink. We are doing so much BRB today. All right, cool. All right, let's get back to it. Right here.
7 different times. We edited around it as much as we could, and eventually we got the all clear on a copyright claim, only to, when it went live after 24 hours, get claimed again. So it's really weird of Square Enix to claim the content of a game that is honestly widely criticized, but it's apparently pretty common thanks to the cutscenes. So if you're wondering why you're seeing mostly gameplay, that is why. We are trying to avoid that. We would like to make this a living here, so we're not going to put the cutscenes in, I guess. It stinks, I agree, but it is what it is, and I want to celebrate these games regardless. So with that, if you're new here, into retrospectives, nostalgia.
He said celebrate. Celebrate. Let's go. FF13 Redemption Arc starts now.
Content and throwback reviews. Consider subscribing. Now let's talk about my favorite in the trilogy, Final Fantasy 13. I love
the best one, best music. I hope he mentions the music
cover here, because look at that. You see how it kind of holographic reflects back at you? I love that. I hope the camera's picking it up. Otherwise, I just look stupid for like 10 seconds there. Anyway, the back says, change the future. Catastrophic events have been set into motion. Within the timeline corrupted and the future clouded in uncertainty, 2 will rise to right the wrongs. The Final Fantasy 13 saga continues in this adventure that transcends both time
Man
and
knows what I'm talking about.
Screenshots here.
Look at this. Look at this.
Not much else to be said. Now, every time this game's brought up, they go, oh, Final Fantasy 13 was so bad, and yet we got 3 games in the trilogy. Why? This game is why. It is so good.
It's so good. So good.
By the way.
Good villain.
Okay.
Good music.
On the right, pretty plain. Something that you may find interesting and of note here is it's a single disc. If you watch the Final Fantasy 13 retrospective, it was 3 discs. So they found out how to compress the content onto 1 disc. Good for Square Enix on that.
Not only did they compress the content, but they also increased the resolution to 720p. The original FF13 was released, I want to say, like for the Xbox in 568p. I want to say that's what it was. So they compressed it better. They understood the hardware better, and then everything was good.
It does come at the sacrifice of some of its visuals. It's not as beautiful of a game as the original Final Fantasy 13, but I think because of the gameplay differences, people are totally fine with that.
Okay, so one thing I want to add to that too is that while it may not be as like beautiful, I guess, as the original FF13, I think FF13 in general has a really strong art style. What happens with FF13-2 is that not only does it have a strong art, not only does it reuse that art style, so you're seeing a lot of it again, they try to remix some aspects of it. So it's not as cool as witnessing FF13 for the first time. You're seeing a lot of like remixed things, like I mentioned earlier with like walking through Brescia. All right.
Anyway, let's take a look at the manual, which is not only thick, but very colorful.
And gives you a lot of
so what
backstory.
they do first and foremost is they have a summary of the story. This is going to be important for those of you who want to skip the first game. I don't really recommend it. Again,
No.
I think the criticism for the first game in the trilogy is overblown, but I understand that the lore can be confusing. And one of the goals out the gate of this game is just to make sense of everything and kind of streamline the terminology and explain to the player what happened and what you're doing in this entry.
The other crazy thing too is that I think the events of Final Fantasy 13-2 seem so much bigger than the events in the first Final Fantasy 13, but the events in the first Final Fantasy 13 are needed to contextualize a lot of what's happening in the sequel. So while 13 as a game might not be as important to the sequel as a lot of people think it might need to be, the context of which you're given, that is what like really highlights the story.
And I think they do a really good job of it. But a lot of people couldn't get through the first game, so why play the second game? And the second game, I think, is the reason why so many people understand the first game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that was me. I bought Final Fantasy 13-2, played it for like a little bit more than what I got here, and then I was just like, they're talking way too much about Final Fantasy 13 for me to understand it. Went back to play the first one, came back to the second one.
And hear about Noel, Sarah, Lightning, their importance. And afterwards, it's a bunch of mechanical explanations boiling down to the main menu all the way to Historia Crux, one of the most defining mechanics of this game, how encounters in the field work, interacting with people, the Moogles.
Hey, I might like this guy. He's got a Mass Effect 3 floor mat or desk mat. I don't know what you call that. That's pretty dope. Actually, I don't know if it's Mass Effect 3, Mass Effect.
Of course,
but,
in the field, we're going to talk about serendipity later on in the video. Battles, that's why these manuals are so thick, because no one really understands the paradigm shift system. We'll talk about that as well. But it's just a full breakdown of all the roles that you can assemble within the paradigm system, leveling up, the reward system, Crystarium, so on and so forth. So just all the mechanics, no real character bios outside of the opening ones, and then the merch store with some figures. Lightning doesn't look really that great. Sarah does look great though, and this is coming out spring 2012. It's crazy to think how long that it's actually been. In fact, really we're nearing the 10-year anniversary, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, that's your complete box experience for Final Fantasy 13-2. Get it on 360, back compat, FPS boosted,
yes,
Series X enhanced.
King.
Looks great, runs great, about 20 buckaroos, call it a day. Okay, why is this, Maddie, one of your favorite Final Fantasy games?
All time.
Come on in. Allow me to explain. So, mechanically speaking,
it's
this game
dense.
is a massive improvement from 13. As I mentioned in my retrospective for that game is flawed. We all know it's flawed.
Okay, yeah, 13 is very flawed, but like, look at the comment section. I still believe Kai is one of the best villains. I mean, he's a better villain than most Final Fantasy villains. I think he's got like real reasoning for the most part. It's honestly my top 5 Final Fantasy games, probably 4th behind 6, 4, and 9. But I don't really hear much positivity. I'm really happy. Yeah, awesome. This guy has good taste. He likes all the good ones too. This is such a great game. 13 trilogy is very solid. Yeah, 13 being the best in a while. Yeah, it's like such a stands rise up because it really is such a like classic experience. Best OSTs. Yeah, this fucking Paulie Walnuts gets it. Paulie Walnuts, I bet he has a lot of bitches because he gets it. He gets it. He has that dog in him. So glad 13-2 trilogy is finally getting the reevaluation. Yes, thank God. Reed don't like 13, but 13-2 easily one of the best. Kai's is one of the best villains. You know what? I haven't like seen too much. Everyone's saying that Kai's is a really good villain. I don't remember him being all that cool. I remember thinking that he's like a budget Sephiroth. And I think he's got a great style. I might have to rewatch some of it. All right. By the way, also spoiler alert at this point for FF13 fans. You know, right now I'm streaming it, so you know if this isn't for you, it's not for you.
I'm not going to act like it's this incredible thing, but I feel like Final Fantasy 13-2 really recovered a major fumble for Square Enix, according to many, and made something worthwhile of it. One of the biggest criticisms of Final Fantasy 13 is its linearity. Now, right away in 13-2...
Okay, I just realized I could put it in 720p.
When you enter a new Bodum, it's open.
Super
the
open.
Camera can rotate, and you can jump freely.
Yep.
It's such a little thing. I know it's silly to
What-
applaud, but right
But what's crazy is that the jumping doesn't even do much for you in the game. Jumping in Final Fantasy games is like so like a non-topic. Like it doesn't do, you can't access areas you really can't access for the most part. Like every place where you can jump to a new location is highlighted on the floor the same way it was in 13. I guess the only difference is that it's not as restrictive, and that kind of sets the tone for like, oh, by the way, you can kind of jump wherever you want. You want to jump there? You can jump. It's like this. It's like this. Watch. Look at it. Look at me real quick. Now, you're going to ask, can I jump? Final Fantasy 13 will tell you, no, you have to go outside to jump. Final Fantasy 13-2? No, Chad game. This is what Final Fantasy 13-2 does. You can jump. You can jump this way. You can jump behind you. You can jump this way. Hey, you want to jump one more time? All right, we're not going to do a lot of jumping because I fucked up my heel, and I weigh 230 pounds. And let me tell you, when you weigh 230 pounds and you fucked up with your heel, let me tell you, man, shit fucking hurts. So yeah, but yeah. So I mean, it's not like it's not a game changing thing, but it really, you benefit a lot from it. God damn it, Retro Rebound, you're great. Yeah, you're fantastic, dude. I love this. Look at this. Look how it looks. Damn it, this is hot.
way the game feels, plays better, and exploration in turn is also better.
By hot, I meant the channel. The channel looks good on my display. He himself, equally as attractive, if not more.
This is a huge difference maker. It makes running around these environments better, because Final Fantasy 13 was beautiful because as you're running around all the
Yes,
locales,
it's like a hallway. You see everything.
areas, and there are instances in the game that do open up. Again, I just think it's a situation where people don't go far enough into the game to actually see it, because it does take a while to truly open up.
Take a while is such an understatement. It takes like 30 hours. like once you put cutscenes in there, it takes like 30 hours.
Hallway structure. But right off the get-go, here with 13.2, there's diverging paths. It's much more wide open. They did a better job making this game fun to explore. And again, when you can jump, you can rotate the camera, traditional third-person controls, makes a big difference here. And you can understand people's frustration why it was missing. The other thing I really liked was how they handled preemptive attacks, how you can engage in battles. So in 13, you would just run into enemies, and if you made contact with them from behind, a preemptive strike would occur.
Also, that preemptive strike in like OG 13 was ass. Like, it wouldn't always register, and I guess some enemies have their quote-unquote backs somewhere else, because like the amount of times I would go to the back of a Lobo and it wouldn't register, I was like, okay, guy. All right, you fucking dick.
Same thing happens here, but what they have is the Mog clock. So what happens is once an enemy comes near you, you'll see a clock appear, and based off the timing in which you engage
More like the Mog Glock, am I right?
in combat, if you do it quick and you get it in the green, you'll have a preemptive strike, and you'll hit their stagger bar, and you'll have better advantage for combat, whereas...
No! Oh, where was I?
10-year intervals plays better, and exploration, which you engage in combat, if you do it quick and you get it in the green, you'll have a preemptive strike, and you'll hit their stagger bar, and you'll have better advantage for combat, whereas if it gets in the red and they hit you, you'll be at a disadvantage. So I just like how they handled the quality of life enhancements to this game compared to the first 13, whether it be preemptive attacks or exploration. I think gameplay-wise, this was a really strong rebound for Square Enix. So off the rip, this isn't the first 10 minutes of the game, right? You see all this immediately, you're like, okay. What else do you have for me? Is this just an improved 13? And a lot.
Yeah, that's how I felt. Like when I went back to play 13-2 after playing 13, that's actually how I felt. It made the game so hard to drop, especially when you add the Pokemon system.
In a lot of ways, yes, but it defines itself with its own mechanics. These are things like live triggers. I think this is cool because it allows me.
Live triggers are so cool because they're so interactive, and I wish more Final Fantasy games would do them.
Me to put myself in the shoes of the characters and make dialogue choices. Now, this isn't like Fallout where you're going to have
or Mass Effect
and diverging story paths. There are these things that they call paradox endings, and we'll get into Historia Crux in a little bit, but some of these paradox endings are unlocked through these live trigger events. But these live triggers, based off choices you make, will give you rewards. You'll get certain items down the timeline based off what you're saying to other characters. And I always found this to be really cool. The ability to, when Noel's talking about his past, choose to push him a little
Fucking hate Godot.
bit and ask about it, maybe be a little more upfront, or choose not to. What would I do in that situation? It just adds a little bit to the conversations and makes it feel less like another complaint of Final Fantasy 13, a movie. It feels...
Oh, he said, "Oh, gee, thanks, but I'm his right-hand man." And then he runs away. Yo, Godot is such a fucking... he's such a loser. God, LeBro should be the leader. But yeah, one thing I like about these life triggers is that since they're not like crazy impactful, you can go with a goofy answer if you want. It's great. It's like it really does feel like it fits anyone's personality.
Feels nice to just be able to sit there and say, what would I do here? And it keeps it simple. Doesn't try to do too much. So I like this system a lot. It's unique. Another thing that's important to talk about when talking about Final Fantasy 13-2 is, as you saw on the back of the box, it mentioned time and space. So one thing that you're going to find in this world are these things called fragments. Fragments are things that effectively are keys to the past. And you'll get them through beating certain boss monsters. When you do so, you can go into your catalog and you can look through the lore and find out like what time period did this enemy come from. And it unlocks a lot of really cool options. Now, speaking of combat, another way I feel like they did a better job here in the quality of life department for Final Fantasy 13-2 was the roles. I liked the roles in Final Fantasy 13. I just don't think at times they were the best explained.
No, and Final Fantasy 13 has this issue as well, where, because basically the paradigm system is you get to rotate which characters do which jobs, so you can fit certain needs, which means that maybe you want a combination of characters, but those characters need to be in very specific jobs if you want to run with that party. And that's great because it allows you to kind of really experiment. And as you get late game, different characters can unlock different paradigms. I mean, I guess when the original 13, all the characters can unlock all the jobs, all the roles essentially. But there's still, some are going to be better at them than others. So like, you know, in the original 13, let's say Snow would still probably be a better Ravager than someone like Fang, probably. I'm just taking a wild guess because Snow already had those Ravager bonuses, and this game functions the same way. But the biggest difference is that these fucking games do a piss poor job of explaining that to you and explain to you the importance of the Sentinel role. And I feel like I always get back to the Sentinel role because, you know, the Sentinel role is the tank role, which is very important for fights. You need a tank. You need someone to absorb damage while you do shenanigans in the background. And these games do not give you a good explanation of how to properly use the tank. And the tank abilities aren't always well. And every time I watch a live stream, whether I'm watching, like, I don't know, like TB, like, or some other small streamer that's playing FF13 or FF13-2, because I do like watching small streamers that play these games, they always get confused at the roles when it really should not be that difficult. It should not be that difficult, and it sucks that it keeps happening.
Whereas in 13-2, let's say I go to Sentinel, I can feel that role a lot more than I could in 13. So in Sentinel, you receive reduced magical and physical damage. That's nice, and you can do that through certain abilities in 13-1, but in 13-2, it's like by default, all these roles have bonuses, and you can just feel them a lot more in this game, where like the paradigm shift system, I think, will click for more people because there's a passive bonus that is constantly occurring, like Ravager, as per usual, is allowing more chain attacks to build up the stagger gauge, commandos, more of that heavy damage dealing that you do when they are staggered. That's always been there. I just feel like certain roles are a little more prevalent here in this game, and in turn, the combat does feel better. It also streamlines the Crystarium system. So this comes at the sacrifice of some of the slip and slide menus that I love in the first 13, right? Like when you select the equip menu, you see like a slight movie of like Hope talking or Lightning smiling.
Yeah, I love that that's such a good little touch. I wish more Final Fantasy games would do that. My issue with the Crystarium system in 13.2, and I don't know if I did it wrong the very kind of first time that I did it, but basically I feel like I locked myself out of a certain moveset, and I didn't know how to fix it. So, I don't know if that's gonna happen now, but it is something that I want to fix. Like, I don't know. Like I don't know if you can fix that. I don't know. And when I first played the game, I wasn't all that deep into it, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Let me listen to freaking retro rebound. Oh my gosh, no, I fucked it.
A better job here in the quality of life. Attacks to burn the combat, the Crystarium. It's not
retro rebound. I want to make sure. I wonder if he says his name on here. Mr. Matty Plays. Oh, yeah, we should follow him all. We're gonna probably follow him all over the place. This guy, like, I love his video concept so far. It's great. Look at him. Look at that. He's thirsty, just like me. He's just like me, for reals, for reals.
Ubisoft. Is there a company that is?
Let me tell you about Ubisoft, man. That company sucks. All the sexual harassment charges, the company could not change.
Not a bunch of pathways, kind of like we saw in Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy 13 did a less than version of that. It's just, what role do you want to increase? They have on the corner of the screen what abilities you will get when you're leveling up. Like, you'll unlock Aurora at this point. You'll unlock Frost Strike at this point for this role. And it just, again, keeps it simple, keeps it easier to understand. And I think for those who were confused about what the paradigm shift system was and what moves you would have access to, this makes more sense of that. I got it with 13 off the bat, but I understand, again, why it was kind of confusing for people. So
it was very confusing.
Why I like it. It streamlines a lot of things that people had issues with.
Wait, I forgot. I need to put the HD.
And to me, I don't sit there and endlessly defend the first game. I think it was flawed, but I think it just made the first game even better. A lot of things have not dramatically shifted in 13-2. What has been a dramatic shift is the party structure for some.
Yes, I love the system.
The slander I ever see for 13-2 is there's only 2 party members. There's only 2 party members. You only get to play as Noel and Sarah. But 13 wasn't like that. It's like,
dude, I feel like people that say that there's only 2 party members played like maybe the first 2 hours of the game and then just dropped. And they're like, I'm good.
For 90, I'd say really realistically a number, 70% of 13, you were running around in duos, right? It's like Lightning and Hope. Vanille and Saz. Like they're all running around in duos. Sometimes
that's a really good point, because in Final Fantasy 13, you literally, because the story takes up like half the whole game, like you are literally stuck in duos the whole time. And in Final Fantasy 13-2, it's like a Fox duo.
They interchange and the game feels really good when they're trios, and later in the game, of course, you get the full party, and that's all nice. But literally 13-2 is doing more of what 13 did, but people try to act like 13 was providing full parties when it never was. What happens in 13-2, which I really like, because one of my favorite things about this game is it's unique and it's bold. It doesn't follow a formula, just like 13 didn't follow a formula.
Yep.
It's trying to make its own path, and I respect that because I think they did a good job with it. So in 13-2, they're like,
and not only that, following its own path. You know what that screams like? Like the theme of the game, which is like, you're branded. What do? Do you follow like what you have to do? No, you carve your own path.
Have Noel and Sarah be the set characters that are always in your party. And then the third character is a creature, and you catch these creatures out in combat. And I think this is also great. So they'll each have feral link abilities, and you can infuse the abilities of other monsters into the monster you have in your party. You can nickname them. You can customize their appearance. I love this. It's like Pokemon, but inside Final Fantasy. And it was at this moment when I played this in high school for the first time. For those who don't know, and it's funny, right? You look at my channel now, and you'll be like, this guy loves JRPGs. He
gets it. This guy gets it.
I'll give you a little story. So, have you ever met a person who goes, I hate anime. Anime's dumb.
Yes.
And you go, well, do you like Pokemon? Do you like Dragon Ball Z? And they go, yeah, dude, that stuff's fire. It's like, well, congrats. You like anime, right?
Yeah, it's like, man.
So that was me with JRPGs. It was, oh, I can't stand them. They're for weirdos and weebs. And they're like, well, do you like Kingdom Hearts? Which I did. Do you like Pokemon? Which I did. Yes, I do. Why? Okay, congrats. You like JRPGs. Then you play Final Fantasy 13-2. To me, this was my JRPG
Bro, I wonder if his video got flagged for that. No.
awakening, believe it or not. Of course, I'd say technically speaking, Kingdom Hearts 2 was. But to me, I was a Kingdom Hearts fan and I was a Pokemon fan. I was not a JRPG fan. It wasn't until high school that I played Final Fantasy 13-2 and I went, these are really fun games. And I love what they're doing here.
You know what's crazy about the whole JRPG thing is that a lot of people don't like it because they're like, oh, it's too much menu navigation, it's too much this. And now we have like battle royale games where a good amount of the game is like, oh, shit, I fucking did it. It's like inventory management. And not only inventory management, but then also like leveling up your battle pass. It's like, I feel like, and then not only that, but even if you take it like one generation before with like, with the PS4 and the Xbox one generation, like you see games that just start using leveling systems and crafting systems, but they're just shooters, and it's interesting because people say they may not like JRPGs or they don't like that term, but so many games now have so many of those elements just integrated and intertwined, and it's really hard to now take that away from those games. Like if you were to play the current Call of Duty, I bet you would have some kind of crafting system and some kind of leveling up system. If you were to play Apex Legends has this with battle sheet with like battle with the armor, where in a match you shoot enough armor, your armor gets leveled up. Like it's like these systems are fun. It's fun to see progression. It's cool seeing your characters get better, stronger. I just hate how there's like all this backlash around it.
Do you like Pokemon? Which I did. Yes, I do. Why? Okay, congrats. You like JRPGs. Then you play Final Fantasy 13-2. To me, this was my JRPG awakening, believe it or not. Of course, yes. I'd say technically speaking, Kingdom Hearts 2 was. But to me, I was a Kingdom Hearts fan and I was a Pokemon fan. I was not a JRPG fan. It wasn't until high school that I played Final Fantasy 13-2 and I went, these are really fun games. And I love what they're doing here. And that's what led me to go back to 13, love that, and then love on some Lightning Returns.
And that's what I did too. That's absolutely what I did.
I really do have to thank 13-2 for kind of being the core of why I love JRPGs.
The GOAT.
Which I don't think is a take you'd expect to hear, right? As I sit here and I rave about Persona and Trails, this was the gateway. And I know that's kind of ironic given the time paradox that this game's based off, but it literally was. I played it, I loved it, and I went, wow, I want more of that. And I went on a whole JRPG spree, and that hasn't ended since. So 13-2 is that good, right? A lot of people look at me and say I have some educated takes on JRPGs. Do you still respect that? Do you still respect that when it started right here? More quality of life enhancements, multiple accessories. I like this.
Yes.
Originally, you could wear 2 right off the bat. You could.
I was literally just talking about this earlier in the stream.
Customization in this game, but we talked about time enough. Now we got to get into the mechanic that makes 13-2 amazing. A lot of you started coming in when I made my Chrono Trigger video. And one thing that I noticed a lot of people...
Dude, I'm not happy. I'm happy he made this video. I mean, I'm not happy. I'm not going to lie. I'm happy he made this video because he's got 85,000 subscribers. And that's like potentially 85,000 people. How many views does this have? 28,000 people that like... that I know have... Maybe a portion of them have watched this for the first time. They're like, I want to try this now. It's good.
Were messaging about to me was that the time travel mechanics in JRPGs were not introduced to me in Chrono Trigger, which I played for the first time last year. It was introduced to me
Grand Quest
again in this.
Oh, no, okay.
And obviously when I played Chrono Trigger, if you haven't watched that video, go ahead and check it out. It kind of turned my world upside down because my introduction to time travel in JRPGs was this and then Radiant Historia Perfect Chronology. Those were the 2 JRPGs that I played that I went, wow, like this is such a cool idea. Diverging paths and the storylines through timelines and seeing different locations, or rather the same place but in different time periods, is such a novel concept. I love this. And you go to Chrono Trigger, you're like, wow, is this really my favorite JRPG now? Because it created all the tropes that so many of them followed. This one includes.
That's how I felt watching anime and then watching the anime Akira. and then going like, oh, so many tropes started with this, like every trope. And it's such a cool kind of feeling when you rediscover like why you like something.
Included, I admit that, but this was my introduction to time travel in JRPGs, and I loved it. So there's this thing called Historia Crux. This is where the paradox endings play a factor for some of the side content there.
And it has an amazing song. Please mention the music. Mention the music.
Look for artifacts in the main story of the game. When you get artifacts, they serve as sort of a key that unlocks different portals into different periods of time. And each location has like 2 to 3 time periods. So you can see in its present day for Lightning, but Noel, one of the main characters, is from the future. So you can see what he experienced. And it allows you to kind of connect to the lore that they're talking about, which again is another issue with Final Fantasy 13. It was like they talk about Fal'Cie and Lucy, and it's a while before you really lay your eyes on what that actually is when it materializes before you. Whereas Noel's just not a storyteller. He's actually a guy who can show you what he's been through, what he's lived through, what life is like for him.
He's still kind of a little bitch though.
In the future.
But he gets better as the game progresses. But I do this like Noel at the beginning of the game. I think he's a cool character for people that are new to Final Fantasy. But I think if you've been playing Final Fantasy games for a while, like me, well, I don't even me. I would say for a little bit, but like you just kind of roll your eyes, like, okay, guy, show me, tell me, hold my hand, yes, lead me, mysterious man.
You can go back to the past. You can go to the present day. It's such a great mechanic. But what I love about this, and just like Chrono Trigger, it takes complete inspiration from it, but this is a big budget 3D game. It's not as easy to make different assets for the same area over and over and over.
They reused assets from the first one.
We can goof off and go to the past, go to the future, and do all these side quests that involve leaping through time and interacting with the environment. But doing it on a 3D area is not cheap, and it was done really well. So another, probably the lead reason why I love this game is that.
Yep.
Now, another
Great
thing
maps.
a lot of people didn't like about
Music.
Final Fantasy 13.
Please tell me the music.
Again, 13
Come on, talk about the music.
Is like side content, giving you more of that type of
Dude, this game has so much side content too.
stuff. So what they have is, as I mentioned earlier, this casino called Serendipity, and it's just, you know, it's just a fun little
It's
distraction.
the boy.
That golden saucer energy from Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah,
right?
big golden saucer energy.
Mini games, chocobo racing, playing cards, all that stuff. But I just like that this game really embraced the criticism of Final Fantasy 13. There's no ego with 13-2. That's what I love about it. It's a perfect response. It's amazing.
Not only is there no ego with 13-2, but one of the things I feel like Square did post 13-2 is that they really leaned into the Final Fantasy tropes. I feel like with Final Fantasy 13 being the first game of like the quote-unquote HD era, and I think you saw this a little bit with Final Fantasy 12, where they were trying to make certain tropes a bit more serious. I feel like you could really see it in the monster design, and you really see it in 13 with the monster design. And I feel like with Final Fantasy 13 too, they like really leaned into, I don't want to say cringe because it's not cringe, but the cheese of the Final Fantasy series. And I feel like you're seeing that so much with 15. You saw it with 14 online. And then we're probably also going to see that with 16. As serious as 16 is making all of its trailers seem, I feel like it's going to have that fun Final Fantasy cringe. And that's one thing I think Final Fantasy 13-2 did really well, is that they really like leaned into it. They're like, oh, you like the Chocobo music? Let's make you a Chocobo metal song. Oh, you know, you like Kate Sith? Let's show you what a cool realistic Kate Sith looks like. Because I bet you Kate Sith wasn't in Final Fantasy 13 because it looked too weird. And then they're like, nah, let's just use that art style. Let's put Kate Sith in there.
Amazing JRPG on its own, but it's also the perfect response to a flawed first entry, and said like, okay, we've addressed this, we've addressed that. And to me, if you're someone who is hating on Final Fantasy 13, if you can't get through it, look up the summary. You owe it to yourself to play this game. It is really good. One thing that I think people will struggle with a little bit is the combat, but I really love paradigm shifts because they're different. They're different. Setting roles for characters, effectively jobs in Final Fantasy, and making it where like,
that's what I said earlier in the video.
You're the damage dealer for magic. But wait, we need to have a healer and a defense specialist set up for if we're low on health. Who's going to heal? Who's going to be defensive? Okay, we're going to set Lightning for that. Noel for that. It's just, again,
it's great.
Very highly customizable.
And that's my biggest complaint about Final Fantasy 13 is that Final Fantasy 13, you spent so much time fighting compared to other Final Fantasy games, but and while the paradigm system is customizable, I think it just falters so much with not being able to customize the way you approach a battle in the same way that Final Fantasy 13-2 does. Final Fantasy 13, you can approach a battle so many different ways. We're talking about accessories, weapons, the way you level up your character, your third party member, and the different paradigms you could do that. In Final Fantasy 13, it's a little bit obtuse in how you level up a weapon, so you don't really know how. And then you're often in a duo team versus a trio team through most of the story, and you can't really approach a weapon a fight until the end game with the amount of customizable. God, I'm losing words. I'm not that good at speaking. You're way better at speaking than I am. Retro rebound, but it's like my biggest complaint of 13 is that they didn't let you customize how you approach a battle and how you fight in a battle enough. I feel like if they were to ever re-release it, all they need to do is that and then increase the drop rates of monster materials, and it's a banger. 8 out of 10.
To a level that I don't think a lot of people have explored. So to me, that's the only, obstacle you have to get over. And if you can get over that, you're going to be fine. Because what you'll be treated to is one of the best OSTs ever in the JRPG.
Let's go. He's talking about it. It's in. He's mentioning it. Oops. He's talking about how good it is. That's what I've been saying. This is one of the most banger OSTs of any Final Fantasy game ever. I've been saying this since this game fucking came out. I've been saying it nonstop. Shit, sometimes I even talk about it to coworkers who don't play video games because that's how good it is. That's how good it is. Thank you. Fucking feel so goddamn validated right now.
What I love about this game is as you're running around the world, like let's say you're running around New Bodom.
Okay, I hope he
peaceful track with vocals. This is my introduction to vocals in JRPGs as well.
No, go back. Oh, no, go back.
I think that's what kind of kickstarted my love for Persona. So I was just like, yo, I love the bops in this game, man.
Yeah, bangers. Not only bangers, but please mention Historic Crux, Dust Till Dawn, the Bodom song.
You're hearing the new Bodom music, and then an enemy appears near you, and suddenly it goes to this hard, like,
a remix
step. They call it the
aggressive
mix.
Yeah.
Tracks. And you hear them for like a split second, but if you go up online and look it up, you'll see that these are full on like 5-minute tracks, fully vocalized.
This guy gets it. I want this guy to have as many maidens as possible. Or the best maidens ever.
Mixed everything.
I don't know, whichever one you're into, but maidens. I want this guy to get them.
It's an absurd level of effort for something you hear for like 2 seconds, but because each song is like 3 to 5 minutes, they make an aggressive mix 3 to 5 minutes because it just seamlessly transitions into that mix when an enemy appears near you, and the game will never know when that'll happen, so they just make a full track constantly for each of the songs on both sides of the spectrum, and I love that. But this OST, from the main menu, when you open it up, you're just like, this is going to be special. And then you hear New Bodom, and then you hear the aggressive mix. Then you hear the paradigm shift battle theme. Bum, 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 bum. So fire. And then you hear the boss music, the screamo. You're like, they're just having fun, man. This game is awesome. So that's Final Fantasy 13-2 on a gameplay level. Let's summarize the story. No spoilers, of course, because again, my goal is that you can at least walk away respecting it and understanding why people like it. But let's just say you are interested in playing it. I don't want to ruin it for you. What I will say about the story is this. It has Final Fantasy X energy. So you know how the...
Yes.
Tidus,
yes.
I guess I pronounced his name wrong for the entire video.
Yes.
Titus. People are saying it's Tidus. I say Titus. I don't know if I'm anglicizing
That's what
that or not.
No calls him.
Titus.
No calls him Titus. I mean, fuck. No calls him Caius.
Narrates his adventure in Final Fantasy X, where he sits there and he's like, listen to my story. This may be our last chance. And he's talking about everything he's going through. This game takes a page out of that book, and Sarah reflects on her journey, narrates her journey. I like it. It does it in the same natural way, the monologuing. Some people don't like that in Final Fantasy X. I understand, but for me, I really do like what they did in Final Fantasy X.
I love it because what you get is usually you get a monologue from Lightning when you get to a new world. And then in that world, like during after a cutscene, you'll get a monologue from Noelle or Sarah, and it just feels good. Like it's awesome because you get slightly different POVs on the story, but you know what you get? This is what you get. You get the motivation behind the reasoning of some of these story beats. And that's great because sometimes, especially with games, because there's so much padding with gameplay that, you know, because it's a game and the gameplay has to be there. Sometimes you don't get that until like the last hour when you're in the final boss, but you get that when you go to levels and it feels fucking great. You get the good pacing.
The monologuing, the kind of personal storytelling, and Sarah does the same thing. So you get a little bit of that energy. It does a good job, again, recapping the lore from Final Fantasy XIII and its important parts. It really declutters things. Really, the sort of need to knows here are that Noel's 700 years from the future. He's the last of humanity. He has an incredible theme, by the way. And then Lightning is in Valhalla for reasons I won't spoil, based off the first game. And Sarah is kind of struggling to learn what's real, what's fake, what she actually experienced, what she didn't experience, where Lightning is she alive, why is she in Valhalla based off the events of the first game. It can just last on its own. I really do recommend playing the first game to get a full understanding of when they talk about Pulse and they talk about Cocoon, what that actually is, and when they talk about the Fal'Cie and the Lucy, that terminology still exists here, but they kind of...
Okay, I gotta say it. Someone has to say it. It has to be me. When he says Lucy, it's like that Ussy meme. And that's all I think about whenever he says Lucy. The USSY meme, for anyone asking.
You know, wrap it up. They're like, okay, that chapter's done now. This is Lightning's story in full. And they make it more of a personal-driven experience. So if you really hated on the lore in 13, then they really do wrap that up nice and tight. I think they put a bow on it, and they kind of move on to the next set, which is a character-driven journey, and why Lightning is where she is, and why Noel is here in Sarah's timeline, and what brings them together. It's just a very, again, character-driven, emotional story that I adore. And it's really my main gateway outside of Pokemon and Kingdom Hearts to my love for JRPGs. So I really, out of all of them, this was the main reason I wanted to do this trilogy recap, is Final Fantasy XIII-2.
And what's great about him doing this trilogy recap, Retro Rebound, is that you play the first game, you're like, okay, because a lot of times when you play a game like 10 years after its release, you do think, oh, I looked at this with rose tinted glasses. Maybe this isn't as fun as what I thought it was, or maybe I made it a bit more fun in my brain. And you know, this kind of goes to show you where he goes like, okay, Final Fantasy 13, it's okay, has its flaws, it's laying the foundation. Final Fantasy 13-2, fantastic, and still holds up to this day, and that's a fucking testament to the people that worked on this game.
Is one of the best JRPGs I have played, and I know that's
yes,
a hot take.
Let's go.
I will
eat
it all day.
That's not a hot take.
I
don't care.
This game is great, and I really do recommend you play it again. I would recommend the 360 version.
Yes.
Not PC. I would recommend the 360 version. Back compat, Xbox One, Xbox One X, Series X, what have you. It's got FPS boost. It's got enhancements visually. Looks great. Runs great. Awesome game. And with that, I've said my piece. And now it's time for me to get eaten alive in the comments. Although, a lot of you were out there really loving on 13 in the first video. So we'll see if that same energy carries over into 13 too.
Yes, that energy did carry over. Because look at these comments. I've been liking them. Because these are great comments. This guy, they're all good comments. Yes. Was brought me back to a franchise after 10. Didn't really get that. Yeah. Amazing Skies of Arcadia. Yeah, okay. This was the first JRPG liked in ages. Seems like a good iteration. Yeah, like it's this guy. I hope he goes on to play. Yeah, play it. One of my favorite stories of all time. I know the plot's all over the place. Yeah, man. Finally, 13-2 stands. Rise up. Our time is now. in
Anyway, that's
2023.
all I got to say about 13-2. Fire away down below with your thoughts. And with that, I will see all of you in the next Retro Rebound. Peace out.
Okay, I really want to see his take on Final Fantasy 13. Maybe we'll do it during the next stream. I don't know, but that was a great video. That was a good distraction. I thought I wasn't gonna like that. I ended up liking it way more. That was great. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. I need to go get a quick drink, and then we'll come back. Man, my calf is starting to feel tight. All right, well, that was a good little distraction. I like that. That was great. Okay. Oh boy. Do this. Oh boy. Trying to fix something on stream real quick. Yep. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one. All right, here we go. Go live. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I'm just trying to pull up the chat. Okay, there we go. All right, we're gonna decrease that. Put our chat over here. All right. Time to go. All right, so we got an artifact. We're not gonna take that yet. Tell you the best trick.
No, we're okay. Thank you for...
I think there may be a cemetery somewhere in the ruins. Please tell me if you think you found it.
Has really dragged down the good name of our unit.
An experimental drug was lost and he's... Oh, okay, this is the other guy. So in case you missed the first... Oh. In case you missed the first one, the second one will get you. Woo! You got thunder? It's thunder, right? Thunder's his weakness. Let's go for the heals. Weakness is blizzard. Okay. We'll do. I don't have blizzard. What's fire at? Normal. Let's go. Hell yeah. We're too good. Pull temple. Alright, so then we just got another monster, right? So party paradigm pack. Oh, we didn't get him? Okay. Alright. What do you have anything to say?
The thief was seen in the tunnels further in. Did you spot anything yet?
So the ruins is actually going to be in the outside.
Come on, Mom.
So we're going to go on the outside. Yeah.
Go, Mom.
No, right here. Okay, he did it. A capsule. Is that the... I think that might be the medicine. Okay. Let's go. So these guys... So Ruin doesn't actually make it better. It's just... Did I get the crystal? No. Oh, no, I did not get the crystal. Okay, so... That was a capsule. Let me see if that was the medicine. No, oh my gosh, come out over here, dude.
Yes, you found one. Nice work there, soldier.
Is that just one, though? Retrieve... Oh, 2 capsules. Okay, oh my gosh, we jumped at the same time. Alright, so first...
There used to be a cemetery in the ruins, but now it's gone.
It's okay, I'll get your cemetery, lady. I'll get your dead grandpa. Alright, I think these guys were weak to basically physical damage. Ooh, there we go. Ooh. 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 Damn, look at Noel. He's just doing his own thing right there. Dude, the fighting in Final Fantasy 13 series is so good. Like, it looks so freaking cool. We're still 2v1ing this thing. Okay, so we know the robots are weak to Blizzard, so I wonder if this thing has Blizzard, we might replace our Zorchoid. Gremlin. Frostproof, yeah, okay. So we're gonna do the Gremlin for this, just because he's gonna be frostproof. Or actually, for this we'll do that. Actually, oh, I can't do that. No, we'll do double commando. Double commando still makes sense. Okay, and then we're still gonna go with Kate Sith. Kate Sith needs to grow. Needs to be a big boy. And Potent Bolt. Oh yeah. Alright, we'll use it on him. We'll do Thunder. Yeah, Thunder's gonna be an important magic. Okay. What's this? Where's the... There it is. It's just two different ways to get over. Yeah, we'll go to the ruins over here, and then we'll come back. There's two different ways to get in there. There we go. Oh, these guys are different. They're Gachimaras. So what do you got? Nothing. It's tameable though. Oh, is its weakness thunder? There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think its weakness is thunder. Cool. We'll do Spark Strike. Alright, we'll do another Spark Strike. Let's go. Alright, there we go. We did it. A Garchimara. Okay. Alright, we're getting some guys. Alright, so for right now though, since we have alright, what are your passive abilities? ATB. Chain bonus. Resist fire. Okay. We're gonna combine the Gremlin and the Gachimaru since we have a squirts. Okay. So how do we do that? We gotta do an infusion. Yeah, so the Gremlin, consume a monster crystal to infuse monster when you. We're gonna. Oh, those are locked abilities, so he's not gonna really get anything. Okay. We'd have to. Okay, if that's the case, then we need to remove the Schwartz droid. Well, no, technically we just need to level it up. Okay. Uh-oh. Can't go there.
It's Atlas.
There's Atlas.
We've detected a large energy surge in the center of the ruins. Another unknown device has appeared.
Did the device appear along with Atlas?
Uh-oh.
If Atlas is a weapon built by humans, they must have designed a way to stop it.
And that machine showing up is no coincidence.
Right.
Two choices. We try that new device and hope it controls Atlas. Or do it the old-fashioned way and fight him head-on. No regrets, no looking back.
Okay. I live in the moment.
I'm all for living in the moment. I'm with you. No regrets.
All right then, let's do it.
Oh, yep. So, okay, so it looks like there's multiple people that will give you the task. Yeah, there we go. Oh, what are you? Okay. What's this? What's this? Okay. Oh, interesting. All right. I know he's going to be weak to fire, right? What's a saboteur? I really want it. Is it weak to fire? No, it's not weak to fire. Is it weak to spark strike? No, there we go. All right, good thing we can stop it. What are you weak to? Holy shit. Nope. There we go. Oh, we didn't get the crystal. Shit. All right, well, this thing's dead. What is it? What are you weak to? Fire. Okay. We really have to employ like elemental weaknesses a little bit more. Put and drop it. Okay. So we already got the squirts, so we're gonna level this thing up. Oh my gosh, he can do fire though. So that's a fire enemy. This is a blizzard. This is the thunder. Yeah, you're a robot. And then Kate Sith. I think we'll just go with Kate Sith for now. I gotta say, which
giant you want to take down? Then take a look around.
I see what you did there. Okay, cool. So we're leveling up our.
I'm counting on.
Yeah, man, we're. Oh god, I'm so into this fucking Pokemon shit now. Okay. And then we'll upgrade the swords. Because the swords is going to be good fodder eventually for something else. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's a lot of you little dudes coming out of the woodwork. Okay, so these guys are weak to fire. Are you? He's half to magic, so we need to do fire strike. Okay. There we go. Cool. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is so awkward.
What a good boy.
Yeah, what a good boy. Hell yeah, let's go. I wonder if using more Feral Links does anything.
No one's hurt, right?
Hmm. Alright, we got it. Tough to Phoenix down. Okay. So we need to kind of take care of this dude, right?
Go, Mom.
Alright, so we need to go down there and then back. Wait, I got a question. What are capacities only got? outfits. Yeah. What do you have? Black Mage, the Space-Time Guardian, and then the battle attire. We'll go with Black Mage. Oh, they're doing the robot. Ooh, another Kate Sith. Is Kate Sith already dead? Okay, what do you got? Oh, that looked sick. Alright, what's your weakness, Thunder? Blizzard. Which I don't have. But you're dead, so it doesn't even matter. Alright, Sword Droid. This is getting everything. And now look, we gotta upgrade Kate. Because Kate's gonna be our big healer. Alright, Kate's almost all the way leveled up. Which is fantastic. Are you also gonna tell me about the capsules?
They say the Seek was seen in the tunnels further in. Did you spot anything yet?
Nope. Not at all. I don't know what the Seath you're talking about. Orange. New voice cap. Newsboy cap.
Let's do this.
Let's go. Oh boy. Let's go. Cool. Ravager. Oh my gosh. Okay. Looks like Flame Strike works better in 13.2 than it did in over there. Because it feels like it kind of does make it go a little bit slower. Oh, did we get the crystal? Yes, we did. I think that's a commando. Yes. Early peeker, which means that he's good right now. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of this thing and we're the okay. So that means we can do a all commando. We can do an all Ravager. We can do a double Sentinel and a medic. We can do a commando, Ravager, and medic. We can do that. And then we can do Ravager, Sentinel, Ravager. That will start with Relentless Assault. Cool. And then we can probably upgrade that guy too. Actually, let's do the Scorch Droid. Because then he's already solo. Well, actually, I should have gotten the robot. So robot's probably gonna help me out a little bit more. Well, we'll see if we can buy more bolts.
If it's the giant you want to take down, then
Let's take a look around. Okay. Yeah, we can buy a few bolts. Yeah, because the hoplite, it's an early peaker, which means that you do want to level it up. You want to level it up as soon as you can, because eventually it's going to be useless. And then you want it to infuse it with something else. Yeah, it's already at 1,000 HP. Holy shit. Yeah, it's got twice as much HP as Noel and Alyssa. Yeah, so. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll try and get some materials. Oh, it's the healers. Okay. Let me get rid of the cases. What are you weak to? There we go. Cool. Alright, cool. And then for this guy, we're going to need to do quick heal. Alright. Alright, let's all attack. And then, there we go. And then we'll do... actually, not even Flame Strike. I should not do... We'll do Thunder. Alright. When you do Kitty Clock, the moment he gets staggered. Alright. Come on, dude. What's your weakness? To get. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, he's so dead. Yeah, the moment he did that, he died immediately. Okay, good to know for the future. Oh boy. The hoplite will I think in this, oh no, let me see what's over here. Alright, he found something. Oh, the ghast. I don't know if we are equipped to fight this thing yet. Right, I know magic is what you kind of want to use. Cool. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Then we'll attack. And we'll probably stick in this paradigm for a bit, just because I don't want to take too much damage. Yeah, this way we can reduce the amount of damage we get. Alright, we can do this. Ooh! Alright, we need to get some heals. Nope. Alright. Go back to diversity. Alright. Shit. Oh no! Okay, cool. Alright, we should be able to get him now. Oh, Noel's got Metagard. I forgot he had Metagard. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, that was right this Chocobo. Hey, what's up, Paul? How you doing? How's your thing the battle duration was 2 minutes and 8 seconds, and target time was 1 minute. Oof. Yeah, that's not good. But it's okay. We beat it. That's all that matters. Oh, I just realized. My desktop audio is on. Okay, hopefully that didn't create an echo. Shit. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. Is this the other capsule? No, it's a star pendant. So we're looking for another capsule. I can't remember what this room was here for. And then, oh yeah, I gotta ask Noel something.
Hey Noel, is Atlas used in some war that happens in the future?
I need to check my stomach. Oh God.
Let me think.
Don't tell me that.
I remember this.
Are you forgetting stuff?
Golly. I hate the intro to this game. My memories are unreliable. Great. Unreliable narrator.
Like I'm seeing them through fog glass, but not this time.
Yeah, I was watching a retrospect on this game earlier, actually. It's crazy how many people turn around on it.
That's when Cocoon crashed into Pulse.
Stop joking around. When does this happen? What about the Crystal Pillar? You mean 5 years ago? We'll do stop joking around. I love the silly answers for these.
Are you joking?
You'll know when I'm telling a joke. Trust me.
That wasn't silly.
Future, maybe we can stop it.
Who's to say what's possible? That could be the reason we're here in the first place.
Oh my gosh, it's just like logic circles. Nothing but logic circles. I forgot what the point of this room was. Because it's just like an empty square here. Alright. We're not going to fight that thing. We're done. Oh yeah, we got to upgrade our Pokemon. Alright, cool. Nope. Oh, we can't. But you know what I can do? Crysteri. No, not the Crysteri. The monsters. The ones I do have right now. Doormats. Oh, he can't wear that? There we go. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about. Then he's gonna get it too. Why can't he wear it? Oh, that's goofy. So Paul, what were you trying to make? Because it seemed almost like you're trying to make like a carbonara style of pasta, but using pork. And what's up with the egg? Okay, I don't know if I want to do this. Yeah, we're good. All right.
Must be it.
Yeah, this is it right here. Remember, I didn't get my free birthday drink from Dunkin'. This is an outrage. Hey, let me tell you, I did, and I used it. Not only did I use it, but oh boy, here we go. I don't remember what happens here. Do we have to fight something? Why did it say 13-2? Oh, not these stupid fucking puzzles.
Where are we?
Ah, god damn it.
A time labyrinth.
Yeah, sure. I made authentic carbonara. You mean like pre-World War II before America went to Italy carbonara? Because if I remember correctly, like carbonara is like a bastardized version. The way we make carbonara now is like a bastardized version of what was real carbonara. If I remember correctly, I could be wrong though. Guanchile. The void. Okay, yeah, the void beyond. Right, yep. Boom, done. Perfect. Stage 1 complete. Okay. I fucked it up already. I fucked it up. This is over. Yeah. Let me just fall. Retry. How do I do this? I have to go this way for sure. Then I fucked it up again. Yeah. Italian carbonara is pretty simple. I mean, it's a lot like Alfredo, except My experience with carbonara is that it has onions in it or shallots besides the fancy meat. What do I do here? Okay, so I can go all the way down and go straight. Because if I get this... But that makes no sense, because then I'm stuck doing that. And then we're still at the same spot. I feel like I have to utilize this. No! Oh, interesting. Okay. This reminds me so much of Final Fantasy X. I hated this. Italian carbonara has no veg. Oh, my controller died. Oh no, dude, I'm having an issue where oh shit, my controllers keep on dying. I need to charge controller. Dude, I fucked up my leg, like running or something. I think I was too fat to be running. And shit, man. Like, I've been limping nonstop for like half a week now. I hope I didn't ruin anything. Dude, I keep limping and it fucking sucks. Limping at an old age. I haven't limped like this in a while. Okay, Italian carbonara has no vegetables or cream or butter. So the sauce is made using pasta water and cheese? Yeah, I'm debating calling in for work tomorrow. I don't think they're gonna like it, but like, dude, I walk like 10 to 14 miles a day, and I tried working 2 days with my bad heel, and like it hurts so much when I got home, and it really hurts when I wake up after I haven't been using it in a while. Like it stings when I put my foot down. And I did today and yesterday. What I did is I went into the hot tub for 30 minutes, and then I took ice. I took ice in a lunchbox with some water, and so I would put my foot. I would be in the full submerged in the hot tub, and then when in between like 5 to 10 minutes, I would take my foot out, put it in cold water, ice water, take it back, go back in the hot tub, go back in ice water, take it back. That helps out a lot because now I can kind of walk with my foot flat for the most part, which I wasn't able to do earlier in the week. But I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Well, anyway. Let's see that by an egg. So it uses water, cheese, and egg. I mean, technically, I guess that's healthier. That's a healthier version of pasta, especially if you're using chicken, because then egg has protein, cheese has a little bit of protein, and then meat is mostly protein. But yeah, dude, my fucking thigh fucking sucks. Even streaming, like sitting down for a while, I'm just like, shit, man. I kind of just want to lay down. But the problem is that you lay down, and it's just, it's a hassle. I don't know what to do. It's my first, like, serious injury I've had in a very long... Like, it feels like a serious injury. And I just started this job, and I'm worried that they're gonna hate if I call off, but... I don't know, man. Like... I don't know. We'll see. Let's see, because you don't want scrambled eggs. Well, yeah, which is what you were trying not to do. You kept saying that if I heat it up, the egg's gonna, what's the word? Not coagulate. Not coagulate is not the word. You use a different word, but the egg's gonna cook. The pasta water is optional. No, I mean, pasta water isn't optional, though. I've seen people cook, like, real Italian, like Alfredo and carbonara, and they don't use, like you said, cream or butter. They use the pasta water. Like, have you seen have you seen the video where they make it in like the big circle of cheese? Like, it's pretty good. I mean, not good, but like. Okay, so to get it, oh, I know how to do it now. No, I don't. Oh, am I doing it? Am I doing it? Am I doing it? I did it. Nobody even saw it, but I did it. I might have had too much water, and it worked out in the end. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I make a lot of pasta. You know, if you have the sauce for it, or using a basil, using a basil base, like the refrigerated kind, not the canned kind, because the canned kind tastes so bad. But if you get the fresh basil sauce, the green sauce, I can't remember what it's called, and you put a little bit like heavy whipping cream or cheese, and like you thicken it up a bit, so fucking good. Yeah, dude, you were. I disagree with how you cooked your noodles. I'm being real honest right here. I completely disagree with how you cooked your noodles. But hey, since we're on the topic of noodles, give me a second. I got something for you. I'm gonna go get something real quick. I'm gonna show you something. All right, look at this. So this is what I've been using for pasta. It's way more expensive than regular noodles, but I think you can probably afford it. Paul has that gotcha money. Dude, the way you cooked your noodles are gonna stick. You need some kind of oil in there. Anyway, so look at this. These are called the brand is called Buttini. I'm gonna put it up right here. So, egg-based noodles. They're egg-based noodles. The reason why that's important is because they cook really fast. They cook in like 3-4 minutes in boiling water. But they're fresh noodles. And the best part of it, this is fettuccine. I use this to make like minute soup. So I get my chicken thighs, I freeze them, and then well, technically I cut them up and then I freeze them, and then I defrost them a little bit, scoop them out, put in some water, let that cook for a little bit until the chicken's fully thawed out. Maybe put in some veggies, and then throw in the noodles at the very end just to let them cook. And it's such a high protein meal, and it tastes so good. It's like my own chicken soup. Or I also use them for pasta as well. But let me show you the nutrient info. 230 calories, 9 grams of protein. So calories are a little bit high, but has 9 grams of protein, which is why I dig it. And because they're so much thicker, they're very filling. So I always feel like I don't eat nearly as much pasta when I cook using these. And when I cook, especially when I combine them with chicken or like a meat sauce, it's a very filling meal. I ain't investing in refrigerated noodles. Oh my gosh. Okay, if you don't want to use oil, just use the rendered chicken fat, dude. My man is picky as fuck. No, I'm just kidding. I'm picky too. I'm so picky. Whatever. How many ounces per serving? Oh yeah, so that's the cool thing. So with regular pasta, Let me look at the serving size for regular pasta. Not picky, just unnecessary. Are you calling my dietary habits unnecessary, bro? Bruh. Okay. So let me look up Walmart pasta noodles. All right, let me look this up. Pasta noodles. All right, cool. We're gonna look at this right now. Yeah. Look at that, dude. I'm starting to get the hang of it. Pasta. Okay, so we're gonna go with regular. I think Panez. This one's really good. This one's easy to measure. I think a serving size is 200 calories. And look at this: 200 calories, only 7 grams of protein. The other one has 30 more calories, but 9 grams of protein. But here's the problem: serving size is 2/3 of a cup, 56 grams dry. That's not good. The other one, the fresh noodles I use, the serving size is a cup and a quarter, which is almost twice as much. So you use twice as much noodles, or basically, shit, what am I trying to say? You can have the same amount of calories with almost twice as much noodles. Is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. So we'll look at Butini right here. I'm just saying, man. But Butini, it might be necessary. Oh, God damn it! How am I? I probably spelled this wrong. I totally spelled this wrong. Oh my gosh. Fettuccine. I'll look at your comment in a bit. Give me a second. No, I can't do this. I can't. This is gonna be way too fucking difficult to do. Refrigerated noodles? I'm gonna try that. Usually I buy them at Stater Brothers, so they might not even be here actually. Let me go to Stater Brothers. Actually, I don't even think I can shop at Stater Brothers now that. Oh, it's Instacart. Okay. The only time noodles stick is if I have too much in the pot and don't separate them. Yeah, but the refrigerated noodles have water already. The nutrition in dry pasta is pre-water. Oh, okay. But still, I would say the refrigerated noodles, that means they'll weigh more. Yeah, but you can have so much more. So 56 grams. I want to say the serving size for the Butini is 38 grams. All I'm saying is that it ain't that bad. They feel heavier, they feel fuller, and they have a little bit more protein. That's all I'm trying to say before I get cooked over here. Ooh. Yeah, there it is. There it is. I saw it. Yeah, so let's just look at this. This is usually the one I get is fettuccine. Here's the serving size is 83 grams. My bad. I was completely wrong. So 56 grams for regular noodles. Here, we'll compare right here. How do I zoom in? Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, so 56 grams dry. And this is just 83 grams. Like, you can just eat more of this, is what I'm saying. The more... Oh, I can't do the protein pasta, dude. I feel like that's such a ripoff. Like, it doesn't taste nearly as good. And then it's also significantly more expensive. You know what's not bad, though? Protein cereal. Protein cereal is not that bad. But the protein pasta, I don't know about that one, bro. I worked at a pizzeria. We served lots of pasta. We made a lot of our own sauces. All I'm saying is, you know, all I'm saying is that the refrigerated noodles, you get a good amount of volume for your food. They are way more expensive though. Okay. Shit, I fucked up. I fucked up already. I think I need to... Let's see. All I'm saying, taste the same, dude. Okay, your my palate is much more sophisticated than your palate. Okay, how do I do this? Go left. No. Actually, this is kind of hard. I don't know what to do here. Because I feel like I'd have to kind of do this. But then I'm stuck here. Tastes the same. Oh my gosh. No, my palate. Remember, part of Big Pasta. I am part of Big Pasta. We're trying to take people out of you out of the cesspool that is at home pasta. I feel like people fuck up at home pasta so much, but I mean that's not the worst. When I used to live with this lady named Kenny, one time she made like spaghetti for me. She called it spaghetti, and it was not spaghetti. It was the opposite of what spaghetti is. Whatever spaghetti laughs in the face of what this is, but it was basically penne pasta, and it had fucking beans and ketchup in it. So she cooked the pasta, and the sauce was ketchup, and the other like starch she put in there was beans. And I was just I remember looking at it and going like, I'm good. And she was like upset that I didn't want to try it. That was in a redneck trailer. That was in a redneck trailer place. So whatever you think that looks like, that's probably what it looks like. What if I? No, I already did that. Oh, you know what? Oh, shit. I wish these guys would give me tips. Alright, so if I go this way, it's kind of stuck here. Okay. What if I do it this way? No, we're still kind of stuck there. We're making fun of old ladies. Yes, she was not a MILF. She was not a MILF. She would not be on MILF Manor. Okay. Oh, I'm doing it. We did it. We're too good. We're too good. Too good.
The machine's working.
Let's see what it does, yeah?
Let's. Go, Mom.
The machine is just like some floating crystals.
Hope this actually lets us control Atlas.
All we can do is pray.
Please work.
There you go. He's powered down.
Finally! Can you hear me now? It looks like Atlas is starting to slow down a little.
Come on, Mom. Sounds like we did something.
Cool.
Some say that time is a box full of power.
No one is saying this. What are you talking about, lady? Oh yeah, I should probably go out that way. until someone from the future peeks inside the past remains
If it's
inside.
the giant you want to take.
Yeah. All right, let's upgrade the cat. I really need this cat upgraded. Oh my gosh, get away. Stop, stop, stop.
You know I'm.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I need 3? Are there more robots now? Let's go. Let's go. He's so dead. Cool. Alright, let's just focus on increasing its thing. What is it? Blizzard. I don't have Blizzard. Just have this stupid little thing.
Sorry.
Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Alright, cool. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, we're building up the stagger gauge. He's gonna get staggered, and then I'm gonna use the kitty. Well, actually, no, we don't need to use the kitty clock. You're dead. So dead. Alright, did we get any bolts? No, no bolts. Ah! Wait, I should level up. I forgot about leveling up. I was so focused on leveling up the Pokemon, I forgot about leveling up my piece. Alright, so we're gonna learn Blizzard and then Sentinel. Alright, and then we'll switch over. And then what do we, he's got Frost Strike. I do want to learn that. And then we'll do Sentinel as well. Entrench, cool. Oh boy. I guess I have to kill him, so I might get organic bolts. And then we'll do Thaumaturgy. What's its weakness? Arrow. I do not have arrow. Let's go. Let's go. That's so useless. He's poisoned. How did he get poisoned? Did the cat poison him? No. No. I guess the cat can poison them. Alright, cool. Alright, let's just attack it. And then there's, let's get... Oh! I fucked up. I fucked up. I didn't know what was going on. It's dead, though. Holy shit, a whole bunch of inputs just appeared on the screen. Dendrobium. He's a saboteur. Okay, we're going to have to add him to the paradigm. Okay, maybe not now, but we're going to have to add him at some point. There we go. How many more do we got? Just 2 more? Okay. I mean, Is this a bug right now? Yeah, that's a bug. Let me get out of here real quick. Actually, let me save it because I feel like the game might crash pretty soon. So we'll do a double save.
We learned that all peace were once normal human beings. Their only salvation lies in a merciful death.
Yeah, maybe. Come on, I don't want to fight you. Hey, what's up, Griever? What you been up to? Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. We're playing this. We're about to beat Atlas, and then we'll probably shut down the stream after that. So maybe like 30 more minutes. Yeah, but I've been pretty good for the most part. Nothing too crazy. Right now, I'm having issues with my foot. I don't like what's going on with my foot. Like it feels like not good. That did not do as much damage as I thought it would do, but it did enough. But yeah, what you been up to, man? What have you been playing anything? How'd your job end up going? Okay, we'll do commando and healing. Ooh, there we go. Alright, let's go. Oh boy. Oh, they're all attacking somebody. I don't know if this is the best paradigm for this situation then. Yeah. No serial killer. Yeah, there we go. Mostly working hard is more working and studying. That one chip challenge came with a coupon for a free bag of chips. I'm playing Chained Echoes. What's Chained Echoes? What is this? Chained Echoes. I'm gonna guess it's a JRPG. It's a beta. Oh no, it's only beta if you play with Oh, didn't this just make it to Xbox Game Pass a while back ago? It's a 2022 game. Yeah, here, this is what it looks like. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember seeing this on the Xbox Game Store. Yeah. Where it's like an old school Final Fantasy kind of game, but the art style looks pretty modern. Let's skip to that DV. I like how Chained Echoes also goes to foot, ankles, females, and up game. That's my favorite part. All right, we're gonna get away from this. I'm worried that something is gonna come up in there that I don't want. Where are you vacationing to, or is it like a staycation? Typing is hard. Not typing is hard. I get you. I need to take off my shoes, man. These shoes are not feeling good on my feet. Oh, I hate having feet problems like this. This kind of having like a foot issue like this just makes me like not want to get old. Oh, okay.
If it's the giant.
All right. Okay. What can we get? We'll buy more potent bolts, droplets. Because I really want to. I want to level up Kate Sith.
No,
Oh my gosh. Your Google is weird too. Yes, my Google is definitely weird. Especially because I've been looking up a lot of like dating stuff for the most part. Because one of my New Year's resolution is to try and get a girlfriend. Now I don't know if it's gonna work out, but you know what I am gonna do? Try as hard as fucking possible. So part of that means looking up stuff. I actually signed up to that cheating website, Ashley Madison. And then quickly got out of it because I'm like, oh, this is a scam. Okay, I want med bonus boost. Yeah, I want better heals. Okay, and then we're kind of done with that. We can't really level it up. What abilities do you have? Okay, what abilities do you have though? All right. Monsters. All right, cool. How can I know what your ability? You have no abilities? Status. Okay. Okay, he's got biohazard, deal physical damage, and inflict debuffing ailments. Timing. Okay, and then he's also got poison. The problem with this is that he doesn't have a traditional attack, which I don't like. Versus the Scorch Droid, which has multicast thunder and spark strike. Kitty Clock, Cure Asuna, and then med bonus boost. Women, gross. Don't try too hard. No, I'm metagaming the dating game. I'm metagaming right now. I downloaded like 6 apps. I'm trying them all out, see what I like, see what I don't like, and then going from there. I can tell you right now. Let me go through these real quick to tell you what I don't like. So, let's see. I do not. So far, Coffee Meets Bagel is very okay. It's a very okay, very subpar dating app. Not a fan of it. Hilly, which is like sold as like the modern kind of like, I like the millennial dating app, I think. It's okay. The infrastructure is fine, but the problem that I have with it is just it's constantly serving you ads, and then it also wants you to pay for messages, which is what Ashley Madison does. And I'm not a big, anytime you have to pay to send a message, I'm not a big fan of that. Because I mean, if I know if I'm not gonna do it, other people sure as fuck won't do it. Let's see. Okay, Cupid, which used to be like an actual website, now turned app. It's okay. The same problem as Hilly. You gotta sometimes pay to send a message. I got 17 potential matches though. I wonder how many of them are real. But I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming more older people use OkCupid, which is part of the reason why I still have that. I'm probably going to. I feel like deleting Hilly. Just the ease of access is just too fucking annoying. All right, let's see. Facebook dating, which is okay. Facebook dating has a lot of volume, has a lot of users, but as far as I don't think it has too much recent activity. Might not have some for a while, but I do think Facebook dating is very promising. Is Tinder dead in the US? Honestly, I thought it was dead. I visit the Tinder subreddit a lot, but it's not as dead as you think. The Tinder subreddit has a big community that uses it. I think what's killing a lot of these apps is just the monetization practices, where they kind of want to monetize as soon as possible, as soon as you get on the app, and that makes it so that I think that the side effects of that, and I could be wrong. Okay, stupid. Okay, stupid. I think the downsides of that are that you lose people that get on the app when they realize they can't swipe or they can't really do much without paying. That hurts a huge amount of traffic right there. And then the other problem is that actually, shit, I'm losing my train of thought, but that's basically that. It's just they want to monetize as soon as possible, and I think that just throws people off. And then Tinder's okay. Tinder, I would say if I were to pay for one, it'd probably be that one. But because I've had some matches on there, and once again, I do like that in Reddit. There's a huge community of Tinder who like crowdsource information, and I think that's really rad. Bumble is also not bad. I personally dislike Bumble. I don't like the way Bumble does things. But my issue with Bumble is that the like to, goddamn, my controller died. Shit, I hope this controller. All right, my issue with Bumble is just the fact that women have to send, like, the women have to agree to send you a message. I think that's both a positive and a negative. It's positive in the sense that there's going to be more women on the app because they feel safer. It's a negative in the sense that well, it's an extra barrier that now you have to cross on top of these other barriers like monetization practices. Yeah, Reddit Tinder is just jokes, but I like that there's a community of people doing just jokes. Like, I really do like that. And it's also cool to see how people respond to messages sometimes. My favorite message that I've gotten so far is from Bumble. Okay, stupid. Yeah, if you're on OK Cupid, you're definitely OK stupid. My favorite message that I got back, I gotta send. I'm gonna send it to you right now, Paul. So I'm gonna send you like my favorite DM that I've had so far, which kind of fucking it made me upset, but it also just made me laugh like really hard because I was just like, what am I going up against? But basically, this lady sent me a message. It was on Bumble. Oh my gosh, I think I got hair on my tongue. Yeah, Paul is one of the funniest streamers I know. He streams on Twitch. His Twitch is the Paul Link. He's naturally funny, very charismatic, sometimes arrogant to a fault, specifically when he's cooking. But other than that, he's a pretty cool guy. He's been in the background of, I think, like 3 or 4 of my videos. I'm going to turn this into a video, so he's going to be in the background of this. Yeah, so we're getting Paul's reaction right now in real time. They did. So I sent her a message. But she still has to respond to it. You can pay to send a message. That on Bumble, you get, when you sign up with Bumble, you get 1 complimentary message. And I sent it to this lady. And dude, she's like a gym owner and like a nutrition expert or something. And this is what I sent her. This is word for word what I sent her. What are some great dieting tips? Lost 25 pounds, want to lose 30 more, but maintain as much muscle as possible. It's so difficult. I thought that was just a very generic, very easy way for her to talk about her industry in a good way to, I don't know, start a conversation. I don't know. I don't know. But she sends me back a form, and I did click on it. To see what it was, and it's a client sign up form for her nutrition, diet, and fitness advice. And I was just like, "What the fuck is this?" I was like, "Lady," I was like, "The sales, she's got the sales rod. It never stops." And it was just like very like. I don't know. I rolled my eyes and I laughed, and I was just like, I'm competing against myself. I'm competing. I didn't know what to say. A lot of your questions come off as market research. Absolutely, I'm absolutely in the market for her. Yeah, I'm researching her. It's because this is why they sound like market research. If the person doesn't have an interesting enough profile, she may lose the love but never lose the business opportunity. Absolutely, dude. She's a girl boss. Absolute girl boss moment. Like I didn't know what to think of it other than this is this is the final girl boss. This is the girl boss. All right, let me save it real quick. But yeah, if a person doesn't have an interesting enough profile, then yeah, it's going to come off like market research because I'm just like asking about what's on the profile. If it's interesting enough, I can make a joke about something. I can make a joke about anything. But if it's not interesting enough, if it's a black and white profile, I work at here. I like pizza. I like this or that. If it's very simple, then I'm just like, okay, we'll work with what we got. All right, here we go. This dude. This big boy. All right. So this thing, we absolutely need to stagger it as soon as possible. We're gonna switch to this as soon as. Yeah, here we go. Here it comes. Here it comes. Okay, that's not bad. Good recovery. All right. Oh, we might be able to. I think I got the strat down. Okay, we'll do triple Ravager. All right. He's gonna go up one more time, I think, and then. Yep. Here we go. Ooh. All right, we'll go back to healing. All right. The kitty clock is ready. Kitty clock is ready. It's about to go down. All right, there we go. 95. Shit. All right, kitty clock. Kitty clock. That's not kitty clock. Here we go. Here comes the kitty clock. Stupid cat. Just scratching. Oh my gosh, that did absolutely nothing. I need a stagger it as much as multicast. Here it comes. Let's go. 40. Just 41. 251. Oh my gosh. Alright, now I need to do triple commando. Alright, here we go. Railgun. Let's go. It's dead. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my. I wasn't even over leveled. That was just good strategy. Oh, what the fuck is that? Okay. Oh. B is left. A. Okay. He kicked an arrow. Wait, did we just teleport? Oh, yeah, we did. Okay.
How did we get here?
No, look out!
Left. A.
Move!
This is fucking goofy.
Weak spot.
Yeah, the shiny spot. Video game logic.
Do it!
Yeah. Left. A. Okay. I can deal with that one. Dude, I thought he was going to spear her arrow. Like her arrow was going to hit. Then he was going to throw a spear behind the arrow. Is this at... No, he's not a Fal'Cie. In the first Final Fantasy 13 game, there's the guy that gives you the trials, Titan Trials. This is him. He's just like a corrupted version of him. Beatball. Beatball. All right, GG. I'll catch you later, Paul. Thanks a lot for stopping by. Appreciate the dating and food talk.
Whoa, now what?
Paradox is dissipating. I wonder what caused the paradox effect.
This is just a theory, but I think there might be someone out there derailing history and bending the timeline. That's why Atlas and these gates are appearing out of nowhere.
The paradox may have been caused by someone meddling in the history. Let's think about that. Nah, could it be a freak accident?
You know, this might all be a natural occurrence. Like, I don't know, a time quake.
A time quake.
Interesting idea. The gates would be like cracks in the continuum.
No, do not
Has fallen through.
do not rationalize such a stupid idea. What are you talking about?
Alyssa, we took Atlas down. That place you were looking for is right in front of us.
That's great news! I'm on my way!
Okay, now we're about to get a serious moment right here, so just a heads up. Put on the waterworks.
There's an epitaph. Here lie the innocent victims of chance, cast out and cast down. May their souls find the path that leads them home.
Cast out. These must be victims of the purge. This is it! This is the place!
Bro, Timequake, I know. The Timequake, every time I get one of those decisions, I go for the stupidest response. Because it cannot get stupider. And then,
But that's not my
He's like, I like how Noel's like, you know, you might be right. It's like these time lapses, they could just be like quakes.
Died here, running from the purge. And me? I'm one of those who survived.
So her grandma died here. That's important.
5 years ago, the entire town of Bodum, it was wiped out by the army. I was there, visiting my friend. Then everything went to hell. We ran and hid with the other fugitives. But just as the troops were pulling out, that's when the ceiling of our hiding place collapsed. Ever since then, I've had the same dream. I'm trapped under rubble. It's dark. I'm in pain and I can barely breathe. The next thing I know, I rise out of my body and I'm standing before this grave.
Yeah, your grandma's grave.
Written on the stone. It's mine. After seeing that image so many times, I started to think that maybe I did die back then, and the life I'm living now is just an illusion. Alyssa, do you feel that way too?
The ultimate imposter syndrome.
Well, you seem real to me.
God damn it. I fucking hate Noel.
Real enough, I guess. Even if they all forget, I never will.
Why she say that like it's evil?
I can never forget.
The time quake. It's a time quake.
Were started by
It was all because of the time quake.
If I had never become Alyssa, if I had never made those mistakes, then the purge, well, it may never have happened. Lightning, is there any way to make up for the suffering we've caused? Can we ever give back what we've taken?
No. Alright, so it should be like daylight now, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Those are artifacts. We won't be able to get them, but is what it is. Yeah.
Okay then. I think that wraps things up for Alyssa. Now for our little quest.
Right.
Let's find an artifact and open a gate.
Yeah, there's 2 artifacts.
Where should we look?
Well, now we've cleared up the paradox effect.
Hold up.
It's
I gotta
possible
read
that
this.
Sneaky artifacts have come out of hiding. Let's try searching those areas we couldn't reach.
Time quakes are my favorite type of natural. Hold on, let me let Moogle talk.
Mog, you can help? You're a lifesaver.
Now, let's see what you wrote. All right. Time quakes are among my favorite type of natural disaster. Right there with tsunamis, coconut eruptions, and pigeon storms. Yep. Yeah, you got to watch out for those. You never know when you're going to get a whole bunch of shit from those pigeon storms. I don't fucking get it, man. Hold up, I need to look at something on chat, but I'm gonna do it after. Alright, so let's just do this real quick, and then we're gonna save the game, and then probably call it off for the stream. I'm gonna put that in a video, by the way, Griever. That's gonna be funny. Alright, here it is. Here's the artifact. Yeah, there it is. The Eclipse artifact.
Nice, Mod.
Alright, here we go. What do you...
You've helped me see that I can overcome any experience, no matter how terrible.
Man, ain't nobody do that. I do like this song a lot, though. Alright, this has been a fun stream. I do need to end it. Because I got some other stuff to do. I got videos to edit and stuff. This is good though. This is real good. God, this game's gorgeous. Okay, everyone, thanks a lot for coming to the stream. That was a lot of fun. We played this. We watched a retrospective on FF13-2. Paul gave us some dieting. We talked about dieting with Paul. And then we also talked about getting bitches online. And the best way to get bitches. Which is saving them through time quicks. As I've learned. Please feel free to do it. Yeah, you'll see it. You'll see it. I think it's gonna be like a TikTok style video, YouTube short, something like that. All right. Anyway, you guys have a good night. My feet hurt. Gotta get that squat. Shit, my foot hurts, man. This is gonna suck. All right, you guys have a good night. Let me see how this feels. Yeah. Peace out. Be safe. And then we'll be streaming Digimon tomorrow. So